Hi, and welcome to Materials Month. I'm your host, Andre Baros. All month long, I'll be diving into Ace Lab's Materials Hub to give you side-by-side materials analysis. We won't just show you these materials, we'll compare them and help you understand exactly how they perform with detailed insights that you can see for yourself. This week, our theme is oldest versus newest. And today, we're wrapping up week one with a look at old stucco systems versus modern magnetic systems. Let's dive into Materials Hub. So, as we wrap up week one with old and new, I'm going to take another twist here and talk not about the materials themselves, although we'll touch on that naturally, but I want to talk about how the materials are installed, because sometimes there's innovation there too. And if we dive into this project, let's go right to the schedule and compare. I'm actually going to back up a little bit here to the masonry section. Let's just click on this and jump to this page. So the baseline that we want to talk about here is plaster, right? You just stick it on a wall. It's pretty straightforward. We've been doing that for a while. We've been doing variations of that for a very long time. The oldest version, my favorite version, is lime stucco. It has amazing properties, both aesthetically and performance-wise. Compared to other stuccos, it breathes really well. It gives you can trowel it to get a really high sheen, or you can put it on with a very matte finish. I'm a big fan of matte finishes. So plaster, right? Like we almost take it for granted, but I flagged here Armor Coat because I think they're doing some beautiful things with it and sort of highlighting how creative you can be with such a basic material. At the other end, if we back up over here and jump to the wall finish schedule, something that I stumbled across now a couple different times, magnetic products. Maybe it's easier to see in the comparison. So let's take you there and look at our wall finish comparison. Magnetic products in comparison to that baseline plaster. These are all panel systems designed to be attached and detached with magnets. And you're like, why bother? Well, as we get more and more into a circular ecosystem for buildings and building materials, as we are expecting ourselves to take buildings apart and reuse the materials, putting things together with magnets as opposed to screws or nails or literally plastering the walls is a way more versatile option down the line. So some of these, like the acoustic panels, are designed to give you that versatility all the time. Some of them, like this panel, is a panel that looks pretty much like a plaster wall. You've got some seams, but it functions like a plaster wall. It's better acoustics than a plaster wall, and you can take it down and take it with you, which is just kind of a cool innovation in the way that we put buildings together. I've got a couple more here, but it's just neat to see that that's an option. And jumping back to my schedules, because some of these are not on our site yet and coming soon. Magnetic tile. These folks are making tiles that attach to the wall with magnets, and they're so precise that they function as well as grouted tile, and even actually better, which is it's just really exciting to see that innovation. Another one here was Organics. I threw these in here. These are not the prettiest option, but I also want to highlight that these solutions are not always just for your sort of bespoke, high-end luxury product. This is a industrial magnetic tile designed for high wear and tear situations, but where you still want the ability to maybe replace a panel if it breaks, and you just pop it off with magnets and pop it back on with magnets. It's a completely dry system, incredibly versatile. And I think these guys were doing a great job of showing, again, just the possibility of what's possible in magnetic tile, that there's no reason to think of this any differently than any other tile. It's just easier, cleaner, and more sustainable because you can take it down and take it with you. So I thought that was kind of a neat twist on materiality. Hope you enjoyed that. And that's it for today's material comparison. Of course, you're the expert on your project, but maybe we're sharing something that fits your particular design, budget, or circumstances. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts and material ideas. So be sure to visit us at acelabusa.com to view all of these materials and so much more inside our Materials Hub. And remember, we're always here to help, so go pick your favorite material and go make it real.